The sheriff is fit to be tied. Ditto the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors, some of whom had supported the other guy for sheriff, the guy who lost. It's a regular boardroom Donnybrook. The supes bring charges and accusations. The sheriff defies and denies. Sound familiar? It was 90 years ago, and that sheriff, John C. Cline, eventually got booted from his job, not by the supervisors, who didn't have that direct power, but by a judge who agreed that Cline was guilty of public malfeasance. We're watching the newest chapter in the long L.A. story of sheriffs in uniform who have relished the optics of arguing across a hearing table with 5 civilian supervisors who can control the sheriff's department budget but not how the elected sheriff does his job. Now some deja vu from 1921 to the present. El County's current sheriff, Alex Villanueva, elected in 2018 over a one-term incumbent, faced a contempt hearing for blowing off a subpoena from the Civilian Watchdog Board. He's been sued and sued again for keeping back records of deputy misconduct. His department has, in the words of one Oversight Commission member, a pattern of opening criminal investigations into public officials and other professionals who are in conflict with the department. A judge told Villanueva he had overstepped his power in rehiring a deputy and campaign volunteer who'd been fired after trying to break into an ex's apartment. I know it didn't happen like that in Blazing Saddles, when the dim-bulbed governor was hornswoggled into naming Cleavon Little as the new sheriff, an actor who looked more sheriff-like than anyone since Randolph Scott. But once the El County Sheriff's job description morphed into something that had less to do with hunting rustlers and more to do with rustling up money and support, the sheriff's gun became incidental to his fountain pen. For example, Fordham Sheriff Lee Baca, now in a federal slammer for obstructing an FBI investigation into jail abuse, got both a master's and a doctorate in public administration from USC. Today, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, which began in April 1850 with a sheriff and 2 deputies, fields more than 10,000 deputies, runs the nation's biggest jail system, and patrols about 2,500 of the county's 4,000+ square miles, among other tasks.